Welcome to Equity Legal. Here you will discover the benefits and pitfalls of equity release, and how to save up to £2,000 on legal protection against the many threats to your children's inheritance. You may already know that equity release offers great benefits, such as helping children or grandchildren get on the property ladder, and also provide substantial funds for home improvements such as a new kitchen, bathroom, conservatory, essential repairs, or even a holiday home. But, understandably, some retired homeowners worry about equity release reducing their children's inheritance. But one remarkable solution is to invest into a buy-to-let property. Children may then benefit from growth on your two properties, and you receive extra retirement income. In fact, some apartments are already tenanted, such as a lovely flat in Torquay, priced at £147,500, and with a monthly rental income of £725. Also, the existing agent can manage your investment property for a small percentage of your rent. But, enough of all the good news. There are some serious pitfalls that can affect all retired homeowners, because 1 in 3 people in the UK suffer from some form of dementia before they die. Bank accounts can then be frozen, even if held jointly. Importantly, access to future equity release money may not be possible without a registered financial lasting power of attorney. Also, when a person loses mental capacity without a health and welfare attorney in place, local authorities are legally empowered to make medical and welfare decisions, irrespective of family wishes as to where a person may live, their medication, diet, clothing, visitors and even activities. Therefore, it's vital that each spouse should set up 2 lasting power of attorneys, one for property and finances, and the other for their health and welfare. These important lasting power of attorneys are powerful government documents, because they make sure people you trust make the decisions about your finances and where you will live, rather than the courts and local authorities. But there is also a huge risk to children's inheritance, because when a widowed person enters residential care, the equity release ends, and the property must be sold. After your equity release mortgage is repaid, the money left over may quickly disappear, due to residential care costs. These fees start at more than £30,000, increasing every year for life. This is because, when a couple's property is owned jointly, a widow automatically owns the whole house. Thankfully, couples can protect half the equity in their homes by severing their joint ownership. So, each spouse owns half their property. At the same time, they each set up a special will trust, leaving their half share to family, so when the first spouse dies, their property share belongs to their children. Therefore, when a widowed spouse enters a care home, at least half the remaining equity can be protected for children. Many couples are advised by their lawyers to set up a trust inside their will. This is simply because it's the best solution to protect the inheritance they leave to their children and grandchildren, although much more expensive than a mere basic will. However, the risk of divorce claims and other threats to your children's inheritance is far more likely than care costs. This is because more than 1 in 3 marriages end in divorce. But unlike a basic will, your will trust sails on for over 125 years after you die, and protects children, and even grandchildren, against the high risk of divorce claims, creditors, and even means testing for state benefits. For example, children are often legally obliged to spend most of their inheritance before claiming an employment benefit if they lose their job or suffer long-term illness or injury. When you apply for your equity release, many advisors offer to arrange your lasting power of attorneys and will trusts at a cost of up to £2,000 or more. But we can arrange all this entirely free when you proceed with one of our well-known equity release providers, including those seen on TV. You may even choose your own advisor, but only if your details are not already registered with them, or any other advisor. Importantly, you don't pay any more arrangement fees than by applying direct, simply because we receive a standard introduction fee, and this pays for your vital family legal protection. For more information, simply free phone 0800 002 999 7 or email Shaun at equitylegal.uk.